It's Wednesday evening, it's past 11 o'clock. I just ran home from work because I've got a giant box of dolls here and I simply could not wait to open them because this is my personal most anticipated release of the year and I cannot wait to get into what's inside. So without any further ado, let's do it. Every time I'm super hype about something, I'm not sure if everybody else is as hype as me, but this is the thing from every single release that has happened so far this year that we know about that is the most exciting one to me, and you can probably guess what it is. If you've been around, you've seen my collection, you know it's heavy in witches. We've got a whole coven here, and that coven consists of playline dolls, collector dolls, it consists of ball jointed dolls, and now we are adding to the collection of witches the Moonspell Magic dolls, and I'm so excited. I can't even got 3 of them. We got Willow, Rae, and my personal favorite, Rae Lumina. Definitely been calling her by the wrong name all day. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We also have Miley here. Make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss the Miley review. That one's coming out on Monday. Hit the little notification bell. We have fun here. We mostly laugh because that's what I'm all about, comedy and a good time. Let's see what we've got going on here. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I am hot, I'm tired, but nothing matters because these dolls are gonna like fix everything. Sorry, just admiring. We're gonna go in order of my like least favorite to my most favorite. There's some really cool details that I'm seeing here. Let's get into them. Willow, we're opening Willow first. While I absolutely love her and I think she's stunning and gorgeous and perfect, she's like my 3rd favorite of the 3, which doesn't mean much because she's gorgeous and perfect. Let's take a look at the box first since it's a brand new box. It's simple, it's blister packaging. We've got some artwork of Willow there. It says Moonspell Magic here in hollow, and that's cute. It kind of goes with like the hollow on the clothes. Just like that a lot. You see her name up here at the top, Willow Thorne, and on the back, the full set of absolute goddesses with more Moonspell up here. We get the moon in the background here. It's sort of celestial and fantastic. And there's some information about Willow here in multiple different languages, and since this is the first release, I will be reading it. Willow is a nature witch. Blooms with plant magic and talks with trees. Magic essentials, herb jar, and earth spells book. Spellbinding skill. Brews healing potions in her garden. Stunning, gorgeous. Let's just get into the review. I simply can't wait anymore. I've literally been waiting for this all day, and my mail never comes early, like from any mail carrier, and these showed up at my door at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which is early for my mail, and I was just sitting at work waiting. I also like threw out my back last night trying to go to sleep. I have hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos, which just causes everything to be too stretchy and shit falls out of place all the time. You know, just normal for me. But like my job is really active, and you'd think it would happen while I was at my job, but instead it just happened while I was in bed. You know, I like carry heavy stuff. I'm up and down on the ground like all the time. Perhaps the packaging of the little surprise could be a little bit better because this necklace just popped out of it. What am I supposed to do? Just add water? I'll get water. I'm not so interested in reveal gimmicks, so I don't mind that that sort of just ruined the surprise for me. But I don't know if a kid buying this might enjoy a surprise gimmick. The surprise is ruined just by trying to open the packaging. 2 bits just stabbed in and 1 taped for whatever reason. The packaging is kind of convoluted if I'm being honest, which I feel like is atypical of Mattel. Usually their stuff is pretty easy to get out. Maybe I'm just being impatient because I'm too excited. Hat just fell out of the back. I'm cutting her hair up, and then I think she'll be free. No, God forbid she be free. We got 3 tea ties in the back of the head, my favorite. I did buy my dolls off of Amazon through some affiliate links that I found on the internet. I believe they retail for about $26.99. They're like a regular price doll. They're on par with like what you would pay for a new Monster High doll. Okay, let's start with all the accessories. The first thing that popped out was the hat, and it's packaged sort of separately from the doll and it's like protected, which I guess is nice because it has all this beautiful art on like the rim underneath. So you can see that once you put it on her head, which I really like. We've got some like moons here and some like nature-y things here. which I think is really pretty. The hat is like an iridescent green and the paint is like a lighter iridescent green. I love. The top of the hat is also embellished, but it doesn't have any painted detail on it. It's really pretty though. I like the embellishment. I do feel like perhaps a little paint could really elevate, but that's okay. I'm willing to invest in my witch dolls because they are witches and those are my favorite things. The next thing we have here is another thing without any painted detail on it. This is her little purse. It's in the shape of a butterfly. The sculpting is very pretty on it. Look at my handshake. That's because I had a Celsius to get me through the show. I will probably also paint that just to like give it like a little extra, you know what I mean? But it really does have like a lot of sculpted detail in it, which is quite nice. The next thing we have here looks like it's like a little potion or something. This one's in an iridescent green plastic. It too really could use some painted detail. I feel like it's kind of a disservice to all this beautiful sculpting to not give it any painted detail because it really is pretty. And I feel like we lose some of that prettiness by not being able to see it super well because there's no painted detail on it. But you know, it's Mattel, gotta cut corners somewhere. I'm probably gonna give these a better review than they deserve if I'm being honest, because I am just really excited that they're witches. But we do have here Intro Green Magic. Intro Green Magic, that's what it says. It is her little spell book, and I love getting a little spell book. Does it open? It does not. This does have some printed detail on the front, but there is no printed detail or painted detail on the back. It does have a thumb hole so she can hold it, but it also doesn't open. And I feel like they've done ones for Monster High where it was capable of opening, and I feel like that adds to like the dynamicness of your display, so that's a little sad. But this is a cool piece. I really like this one. It's like a little plant inside a bottle because she does her earth magic. That I really like. It's kind of a unique piece. The plastic on the outside is a translucent green. The plant is green, and then there's some purple on the bottom. What is it? Not sure. Rocks, dirt, maybe some crystals. It's cute. This is my favorite accessory so far. What popped out of my cauldron was this necklace. It's made out of a translucent sort of green plastic. It's a very pretty color though. I really like the color. It's sort of a blue-green. Also really could use some painted detail. We're lacking in painted detail here. And here's the cauldron. It says add water. That's what it says. It just says surprise and it's showing something pouring. Wow, that's cute though. I like the little moon thing. It would have been cuter if the necklace had come out of there, but that is your cauldron. This one is green. It's got some beautiful designs on it, but again, could really use some painted detail. Imagine like putting some gold or silver paint on that. Like that would make it so nice. I just spilled water freaking everywhere. Put the water back in the cup. And the little design here is blue. There's some beautiful sculpting in that. And then this little like moon is really gorgeous too. Lots of sculpting on the pieces, but not a lot of painting on the pieces, which does make them look a little flat in my opinion. I'm so wet now. That is all of Willow's accessories, and it's time to get on to Miss Willow. This is the part I'm the most excited for. She's so gorgeous. Oh my god. I'm definitely about to cut hair. This would have been a great hair color for Rumi. And this is Saran, so they could have just used this exact hair blend. Mattel. So here she is, gorgeous Willow. She has beautiful purple Saran hair. It's a really nice blend. It is a purple periwinkle sort of blend here. I don't know if you can see it on camera. You can. Really pretty blend. It does have some light waves in it, and I feel like for Mattel Saran these days, this actually looks pretty decent out of the box. Obviously it has dents in it, but it doesn't have that like super frizzy end like a lot of my dolls have been having lately. It is a tiny bit frizzy, but I feel like she'll clean up nice, so that's good. Happy about that. Look at the face. I love the face. She's so pretty. She has natural brown eyebrows, which I think is really fun. I like that they gave her a natural color. The makeup though, oh my god, it's so stunning. She has a warm set of purple or a pink like all around the eye, like all over the lid, which is really pretty. She's got a winged eyeliner and she's got like nice long lashes, but there's some like white ones thrown in there. That's cute as oh, see, so pretty. And then under the eye, we've got a darker, cooler shade of purple. And then on the inner bottom, oh, it's green, and it's such a pretty color. I like these colors together so, so much. And then across the face, we've got some beautiful flowers and freckles, which is so cute. She's got like a really high up blush, which I've discussed before on this channel. I really like that. And that's in sort of a warm pink shade, which is really nice. She's got green eyes, and I love that the catchlights are little flowers. Oh, I love it so much. And then she's got a purple lip, and it's a cooler tone purple on the top lip, a warmer tone purple on the bottom lip. Ears, she is a hearing impaired doll, so she does have her hearing device here, which is so cool to me. I love that so much. And then she has one little butterfly earring in that ear. And then on this side, she has a longer earring, and it's a butterfly with, what is that hanging off of it? More wings? I don't know, but it's cool and it's stunning and it's gorgeous and I love it so much. Okay, moving on down to the outfit. Let me take it all in. So pretty. I called her the Stevie Nicks one because I feel like this is an outfit that like Stevie Nicks would wear in the 70s, but she has this really gorgeous shirt and I really like this piece so, so much. It's got a really nice lace detail up at the neckline. It's sort of an off the shoulder shirt a little bit. Then it's just a printed on shirt, but it's green and it has a swirly whirly pattern and some flowers on it. I like that. I think it's quite nice. Is it the best quality? No. But does it look good? Yes. And it stays on theme. And that's one of the things I really like about sort of like the Monster High and the Monster High adjacent dolls that Mattel does, is they pick a theme, they stick to the theme, they do the theme, and it's well designed. The sleeves are the same pattern as the body of the top, but it's made out of a sheer fabric. And this is also a cheap fabric, but I'm like partial to it, and I'm not really sure why. I just think it looks nice, and I love the way the translucence looks on those sleeves. It's so gorgeous. We've got a tight part up at the top, and then there's like a bell at the bottom. That takes fabric, you guys. That's some money. They spent a little bit of money there, okay? They may have given us no painted detail, but they spent a little bit of money on the shirt. Okay. I love that it's a crop top too, and I love that it's kind of like low-rise pants so you can see her belly button. I feel like she would look cute with like a little belly button ring. Maybe she'll get one. Okay. The belt. It's so cute. I love this so much. It's got like a little pouch like for her earthly gatherings for her to do her spells with later. And then it's got like some twigs and some vines, some leaves. I really like that. That's held together as Monster High stuff normally is, with like a little peg. The shirt has the nicest type of Velcro on it. This really also could use some painted detail. I would have loved to see some painted detail on something. We got none. There's only printed detail on this, and then there's a little bit of painted, this is also printed detail on the hat. But moving on down to the pants, these pants are a different fabric than I thought they would be. I thought they'd be sort of like a twill, a doll scale twill like they like to use. They're almost like more like nylon-y, which wasn't what I was expecting. You can hear it, right? Like almost like a sport pant sort of material. They're black. They're bell bottoms. That takes fabric, so there's a little cost in there. And then I love the hollow prints on all of the clothes, but on these pants, look at how beautiful it is. It's got butterfly, it's got flower, it's got earthy things, along with a moon, because they're Moonspell Magic. And the bottom with that big butterfly on the bell really accentuates the bell. I like that a lot. The problem is, are you ready for the reveal? Nothing on the back. Did we think there was gonna be? No. But I just like something. Like maybe it was just like one butterfly on the ass. That would have been cute. I have never seen the shoes in any of the promo photos, so we're finding out for the first time. No painted detail. A gorgeous sculpt though. It's just like unfortunate that nothing is painted at all. It's very petally and sort of florally and stunning. I like the shoe. It's got a nice big fat platform on it. And the platform has all kinds of like leaves and flowers on it, which is really nice. The style of it's kind of unique too. It's kind of, in a way, giving a similar vibe to me as the shoes from the Bratz Fashion Pixies. Like it's kind of a unique sculpt that's very earthy, and I like that. Let's see you with your hat on, Queen. Does it stay on? Actually, kinda. shocked. What I like to do to keep doll hats on is literally, there's always holes where it was tied to the box, straight pins straight through the head. That's how I keep most of my doll's hats on. Even if it's just one, at least it stays on the head and you will not lose it. That's my advice to everybody. Let's try your necklace on, queen. I don't even know if I'm gonna like this necklace with this. Oh, it's very stiff and hard to get on. Cool, 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 tight, tight, tight. Do wish that that sat differently on her. I don't like the way it looks. It kind of like sticks up. It's not my favorite, but maybe I can get it to fit a little bit better on when I put her down to display her. But overall, other than the lack of painted detail, I think she's a really good doll. It's really like the theming though for me that brings this sort of like brand of dolls to life, and also like the fact that the theming of these specifically is witches. I'm gonna love that no matter what. Willow's an absolute goddess and we love her, and she can sit there. She's gonna fall off backwards and I'm gonna throw a fit. Actually, I'm gonna cry because she's my child. Don't get hurt up there, queen. Next, we've got Rae. I feel like Rae was controversial because everybody thought she should be orange and yellow because she's sort of like a sun witch. And I don't disagree, but I still really think she's gorgeous, just like this. Her box is very similar to the first one. We've just got Rae art here on the front. Let's find out about her. She's a sun witch. She channels the sun to radiate light and warmth, magic essentials, sunbeam candle, and sunshine spellbook. Spellbinding skill lights up every room. All right, queen. Let's see if you light up this room. Let's get you out of there. You've been inside long enough. I'm gonna try to not ruin the gimmick this time for myself so we can see it proper and I can just spill more water everywhere that I'm gonna have to clean up at 12 o'clock at night. There's some details here that I'm seeing that I really appreciate, you guys. Maybe none of them are painted, but at least there are some cool details. The thing I was saying that's really cool is that these girls have two different hair types and their hats are actually different on the inside. And I assume constructed for their hair type, which I think is a really nice detail. I like that they thought of that. Like she's got a little comb to like stick into her curls, which I think is nice. And since I'm holding the hat, let's go ahead and talk about it. We've got a beautiful sun on the top. Obviously, you know what I'm gonna say could use some painted detail. I like this little like dot rim. I think that's really cool. The underneath is where the detail is. Printed. This is printed, not painted, but that's also sun themed, which I think is really nice. This one's in pink. It would have been cooler in like an orange or a yellow because that's the color of the sun, but I get it. It's hard to sell dolls that aren't pink, I guess. Next accessory, we've got her little potion bottle here, and this one is pink. It's exactly the same sculpt, is it? Yes, these are the same, just in two different colors. So I'm assuming they're all gonna be the same, just in different colors. She has a candle here with like a little sun around it, which I really like. I guess these are kind of the standout pieces of the accessories because they're just got a little bit more dimension to them, you know what I mean? And I feel like they're personalized to the character, which I think is really nice. Okay, moving on. Her little book, it says Book of Sun Magic. And of course, it's exactly the same style as Willow's. It's got a printed cover here. It's pink. It does have some sculpting in the back, thumb hole, and it does not open, which is a tragedy. Let's try this time because this time we can see the accessory come out. I should hold it in the other direction, maybe. There we go. Wow, it brought a necklace to the top. Let's take it out. If I'm honest, I'm not a fan of this water situation because I think it's messy. Like, I don't need it. But I do like the cauldrons because they're cauldrons and I always want cauldrons. So that's great. This cauldron has a sun on the front and it's really pretty. I really like the design of this. I just wish I could see that sun better because they could literally just print it the way they did with the book and it would be cheap probably is dirt, and also it would look better. So that's something that Mattel can think about, is just like maybe spend like 3 more cents and put a little color onto their stuff. The interior of hers is the same blue as Willow's, but then hers has a little sun charm on the top, which is very cute. I like that. And the necklace that came out of there looks like this. You know what I'm gonna say, I need something. But hers has like a little sun in the center and some crystals around. Let's see, Queen. We're about to talk about your gorgeousness and your beauty. The necklaces don't like fit the best. That looks stupid. I'm going to remove this hairnet even though her hair looks so cute and perfect in it. But we have to know it's for science. She has a giant tea tie just sticking straight out of her head. And this is caught on something and I'm not sure what. It's probably the tea ties. Just rip some of her hair out. Perfect. I honestly really would have loved if they hadn't tea tied the hairnet to her head. Like, I probably could have undone it if I had been patient, but like, what child is going to be patient? Everybody in the comment section says my child is more patient than you, which would track, honestly. All right. She's so pretty. I love this hair. I think it's so gorgeous. Could it be less pink and more orange? Yes, but they did choose sort of a salmon-y pink, which is a little bit different of a pink than what we normally get. I'm going with it and I'm fine with it. We're just going with the fact that it's pink and it's fine. This hairstyle has 2 little ponytails here and the curls are so pretty and I love it so much. This is also Saran. Very, very nice. And it actually looks quite good straight out of the package. Like, love that. Stunning, gorgeous. This little girl has some little edges there, which I love. We've also got natural eyebrows on her, which I like love. I don't know why I love that. They have fantasy hair and natural eyebrows, but it's really doing it for me. Such a simple thing. I love this makeup. It's so pretty. There's like a sort of magenta that blends all the way up practically to the eyebrow. The lid has some shiny pink makeup on it. On the camera right now, it's reflecting extremely silver, but it is pink in person. The lashes, I love the little orange ones. That's so cute to me. I love it so much. She's got the black ones mixed in there, the winged eyeliner, which is so pretty. She's got gorgeous brown eyes, and her little catch lights are suns. Oh, so cute. And then she's got a darker pink lip at the top, lighter pink lip at the bottom. And then she's just got little orange freckles, which I think is precious because like the sun gives you freckles, right? So she's like the sun girl and she's got freckles. Oh, it's so cute. And then she's got that really high up blush that I like too. And I love the way it sort of blends into the makeup that's blended above the eye. I think that's such a pretty look. Oh, she's so pretty. I love this face mold. I think it is very gorgeous. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. There's literally water everywhere. She's got a very strange choice of earring color, in my opinion. Where else does this color show up on her? Nowhere. I'm literally looking for it. It's nowhere. I don't know why they would do that. They almost could have chosen any other color on her and I think it would have been great. Like even if it was this magenta like the bag, that may have been nice. Perhaps the gold like on the belt. It just feels really random. And I'll probably be changing the color of those because I don't understand why it's there. But the mold is really cute. There's some like beads with like a dangling sun off of them. The sun has a face and I love anything with a face. So that's cute as okay, moving on down to her gorgeous and stunning outfit. We already took a look at the necklace. It sits strangely on her neck as well. So far, both of them sit a little odd. The bag. I prefer this bag to Willow's, if I'm being honest. I like that it's a shoulder bag and it looks sort of like more hippy-dippy. Like, don't you think? Because, like, she's very hippy-dippy. She deserves to have a hippy-dippy bag. I like the strap. I like the sun. I like all this sculpting on it. That looks really nice. But again, wouldn't it be nice if there's just some color on there? Literally slap a print on it. I've seen you do it before. You can do it again. The next piece to look at is her top, which is so pretty to me. It's got like an underlayer and an overlayer. They are all one piece. It's held together with Velcro in the back and it's the nice kind. But it's got like a little like corset bodice thing over like a sheer black shirt, but that sheer black shirt has this gorgeous golden foil with suns and designs and moons on it, and I think that's so pretty. I love the way that looks. I feel like that really hits her theme quite well. Don't you think? I feel like with like just like the most minor of tweaks, this doll could have been just a little bit better even. I like her as she is though. Her belt is stunning, but once again, wouldn't it be nice if there was just some color on there just to like bump out some of that detail? It's got some chains hanging down, some more chains hanging down. The center is a sun and 2 moons. We've got some like mini suns. Maybe they're like stars, I'm not sure. But even the back has sort of a cool design with like the 3 dropped strands of beads. I like that a lot. Same closure on that. Skirt. Now I don't trust Mattel to give us the good Velcro anymore after the Genu pants disaster, so I'm like checking them all. But this does indeed have the good Velcro on it. This was obviously made for Mattel, by Mattel. This is the material that I expected these pants to be made out of. It's like that doll scale poly twill sort of fabric. It is just printed on top of, but I like the way it looks. It looks sort of like art teacher from the 90s. There's something about it that sort of looks like that. The sort of like distressed sort of paleness of the fake denim is quite nice. I like that a lot, and I love this sort of like artistic representation of the suns and stars on there. I love it. It's a long skirt. It's got a nice pleat down the center. I don't feel like we see many dolls in a skirt like this. Usually it's like really short, just because I don't want to use the fabric, so this is quite nice to see. Also the same feeling about these pants, because we'll often get short so they can cut down on fabric. So we're getting a lot of fabric with these dolls, so that's actually quite nice. And I feel like because they're witches. Witches need fabric because shit needs to flow, you know what I mean? She also has a little bit of a bell sleeve, which costs money because it's fabric. Let's look at her shoes. Wait, are they stunning? These would be so lit with some painted detail on them. Like combat boots, nice big fat heel, nice big fat platform. But there's so much gorgeous sculpting on here. There's a sun on the toe that you can hardly see. It's there though. And there's also this beautiful sun on the heel that you can hardly see, but it exists. And there's like this nice like stacked sculpting on here too. They've got really cool treads. Like, those would be so lit with just a little bit painted detail. You are so gorgeous to me. All right, so what we do have here is essentially a Monster High G3 body. It is exactly the same. It has the same sort of aesthetic. It has the same points of articulation. We've got head, and Mattel's heads work good. Let's see what the shoulders are like. Oh, look at that. 180, awesome. Obviously they can go all the way around. Do all Monster Highs have such a beautiful sculpting on the chest and neck? Surprise, probably. I just never noticed. 90 on the arm. We've got some nice wrist articulation. We've got a very nice sit. That's nice. What does this chest joint do? It's really more of a side to side and not a front. I guess I could get a little bit of back out of it. That's nice. These dolls with like more delicate parts tend to do all this stuff really well. And then we've got a 90-degree bend on the knee. No ankle articulation. Really nice mobility. I like it. This is so stupid. This is so niche, okay? This is a doll. She has no feeling. She can't feel. The Velcro is set up on this doll like as if she were a person. The loop part is on the bottom and the soft part is on the top. She doesn't need that, but because it's set up that way, her hair wants to get stuck to it, or as if they flip-flopped it, that wouldn't happen. That's just a random point of note that only a wardrobe person would think about. The comb also works quite well on this hat, which is really nice. I'm still gonna stab pins into her brain though, because I can see it now, you know, I go like get on a ladder to fucking put these dolls on the shelf, and then the hat falls off, and then I have to climb all the way down to get it, and then I'm sad and I cry. There you go, girls. The likelihood of them staying there, probably 0%. I'm thrilled so far with my queens, but now it is time for my favorite queen of them all, Claire de Luna. And the most exciting thing about this particular doll, okay, is that there's Braille on the box. I'm assuming it says her name, because she is a blind character. And that's one of the things I'm really liking about this line as well, is that they have just differently abled people, which I don't think we see in in dolls very often, which I think is super cool. So there she is, there's her box, not much difference other than her artwork and of course the braille, which is so cool. Here's the back, same design, but let's find out about her. Claire de Luna, clairvoyant witch. Sees the future by reading the stars. Of course she does. Magic essentials, crystal ball, and star guidebook. Spellbinding skill, go-to friend for excellent advice. That's a nice friend to have. Oh good, her necklace fell straight out of the cauldron. We're not doing that gimmick again because everything's wet now, and I'm not a fan of it. It might be fun for kids, but I'm 38, and I'm really just here for the witches. Also, like, remember when Monster High G3 came out and they released the first set of dolls and they were like pretty good, but then the next set of core dolls were like amazing. I kind of hope that happens with these too. I hope they're a success so we can see more of them. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. How are you liking them so far? Do you feel like this line is going to be successful? Do you think it's appealing to a wide range of people? Let me know. This one seems to have more accessories than everybody else, which is nice, I do suppose. She has her little glasses here, oh, which are so cute to me. I like that they're see-through so you can see her eyes through them. They've got like little, what is that? Moon phases? That would make sense. Her name is Claire de Luna. Yep, moon phases, and then the rim is like textured, which is nice. No painted detail, obviously. We do have her crystal ball because she's clairvoyant. I really like that. That's a super cute accessory. It's like a purple sort of iridescent ball with a blue sort of iridescent base. Cutie pops. We've got fortunes. Hers is fortunes, and she's got a little moon on there with some clouds and some stars and some moon phases, and it's cute. And the back is just plain black. These two are the same and this one's different. Look, the same on the back, different on the back. I wonder if other dolls do have this mold though. I just don't have those dolls in my collection yet. We've got another one of these, the same. I honestly could have done without this. Put the budget somewhere else. Her necklace is pretty cute. Little moon, little droopy pearls and things. How does it look on her? Because the other ones look stupid. Okay, this one actually fits and looks pretty good, so that's something. Keep napping, queen. We all long to be asleep, including me. And then we've got her cane, which I love that she comes with this as an accessory. And it's not just our regular cane, it has some cute sculpting on the top of it, which I like. Honestly, could have done with a little bit more, but grateful that it exists and grateful there's a little something. Black and purple for that one. The other thing of note is the heights. She seems to be the shortest and the thickest. She's got like a very Draculaura style body. And these two, are they the same height? They're the same height and they have the same body type, I think, too. Sort of, maybe like Cleo style body. Is that accurate? Somebody let me know in the comment section down below. I could just grab one. I have got two sitting out. There you go, girls. Just please sit nicely while your sister gets her review. The thing that I find interesting is this bag has some printed detail on it, and I wonder why, but it just has a little sort of ropey, chainy sort of looking strap, but the bag itself has a beautiful moon, and it's blue and it's black and it's got a face on it, and there's like a star and some more stars and a different color blue. Like, why did they go through all that work for that one but couldn't give us anything on that one? Just interested, and I love the dangly bits off this one. So cute. Now it is time for my queen, my perfect girl, my angel, my heavenly creature. I love you so much. Start with Miss Claire's hair here. Beautiful. Black and navy. Very pretty. I love the blend. It don't look that bad, but it also don't look that good. I think a nice wash will help her out quite a bit. Look at those eyebrows. I love how thick they are and how like sharp they are. They look like they could cut you, and I think that's very stunning. But the eyes are where it's at for me. I love her like two different eyes. Like clearly her blindness is worse in that eye than this eye, if she's blind in this eye at all. We don't have really any information on that. Is there gonna be media with these? Like a television show? I would like for there to be a television show. so we could find out more about the witches. Don't you think that would be fun? I'd love some more lore. I feel more connected to my dolls when there's more lore about them. But her makeup, look at how gorgeous it is. There's sort of a more opaque silver on the lid. There's a blended dark blue, and then above that, another silver that has more translucence to it. She's got these like little star designs in there that I think is so pretty. I love that. She's got like a little moon birthmark. Underneath the eyes, the blue carries down there, blends into some black, and then the silver carries underneath that. I love the makeup. I think it's so pretty, but her eyes, they're so gorgeous. And this one, as you can see, it's got a purple color, but it is a little bit foggy. And then her pupil is sort of a brown, and then she's got a catchlight that's a little star. And over here, look at the eyes, so pretty. It's got like a lot of like crystal looking dimension to it, which I really like. And the pupil on that one is purple, and she still has the same star catchlight though. We've got a little light blushing on the cheek high up like I like, and that one's in sort of an orange shade, which is nice. And that goes really nicely with this lip we've got going on here. At the center, it's sort of like a warm red sort of orange shade, and then it's got like a dark liner up the top of the lip that blends into that, and then a purple on the bottom, which is so pretty. It's got 3 colors in it. Why is there so much more detail on this one? I don't know, but I like it. Earrings, stunning. They're dangles. They've got moons, and they've got stars dangling from the moons, obviously, duh. We already looked at the necklace. This one does seem to fit on the neck the best. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. It's possible. Her outfit, it's cute. She's got a little navy bodice top here that I think is so cute, and that does have sleeves which do sort of have a bit of a bell shape to them. Those sleeves have that beautiful foil that I love so much. This one is hollow too. I feel like it's not picking up as well as the first one. It might be just the fabric that it's on, honestly, because this is a sheer fabric. That one was opaque. She's got like a cape back here. Is this a separate piece? Oh, fuck. I didn't even realize. I thought it was all one piece. She's got a full-on duster over the top of this little top. Wow, stunning. Very witchy. I love that. I think that's so pretty. It goes all the way to the ground. All the way to the ground. And it's covered in that beautiful foil. Stunning. Okay, bitch, work. Yes, you are magic. You are a goddess. We got a belt here, silver. Could have used some painted detail, but it's got like a lot of sculpting on it. We've got like a star here, a couple of moons here. We got a lot of drips and drabs and charms and things, and that's quite cute and quite nice. I really like the style of that belt. And then we've got another pattern piece on this one, and the hollow on this is obvious. It's more obvious. This is like a poly satin, a little bit papery, but like not super bad. The color is beautiful navy. It's like a tarot card print all over. It's got ruching on just the one side, not the other. That one's flat. And we do have the highest quality of Velcros on all the pieces. Thank God. Cute. We do have also the most colorful, they're not colorful because they're black, but we do have 2 colors on the boots is what I'm trying to say. I do like the sort of folding detail on those. That's really nice. There is a moon sort of chain there at the center. That needs some painted detail for sure. Like that needs to be made silver. Nice pointy toe, some nice studding around there. And then we've got a beautiful moon object heel, which is very stunning. And that's in purple. Nice, a different color. Yay. You are perfect. And I love you. I do like these earrings, but her hair keeps getting caught in them. You know what else I like about her? Her giant forehead. Do they all have big foreheads? No, just her. Like, look at the size of that forehead. I love it. She's like 5-head Fiona, who I also love. She's one of my favorite brats. People hate her because she has a 5-head. She's perfect. I want to see her with the glasses on too. I like them, but I love her eyes so much. She's not going to be wearing those for display. Wow, what a wonderful time. But that concludes this review of the brand new Moonspell Magic dolls. And it's witches. And it's my dream come true to have a whole line full of witches. Please let me know your feelings about these dolls in the comment section down below. Let me know who your favorite is. Let me know who you're picking up. Tell me everything. It is very late, so good night.